Okay, it's story time, and it is March Madness. So we have our little contest going on in our office with our team. And of course, we love the North Carolina teams, whether it's Duke, Carolina, a whole bunch of them we like. Some more than others, some years more than others. Anyway, what I wanted to do is kind of reach out and tell you a little bit about a story. And this happens a lot in Wilmington. I'm from here, lived here my whole life. But the whole world gets kind of small. So I'm going to tell you a story. A year ago, it starts off a year ago, a little over a year, we had about 14 or 15 lots in a community, and a builder wanted to buy them. So one of my clients owned them. So we put that deal together, sold the lots to the builder. But these new homes, they're building them. They start building them, started about 5 or 6 right out of the gate last year. And all of a sudden, we get a call from a buyer that comes to our website, finds us on Google. We get a lot of folks like that. And they come in and they want to buy something. Well, they started looking around online, started talking to one of our agents, and all of a sudden they wanted to come in town and look around. Well, if you know anything about real estate, especially now that things are starting to pick back up, builders are pretty hesitant about doing contingencies where somebody's got to sell something. So the buyers that we're working with, and we'll just say they're from Pennsylvania. They're not, but we'll just say they are. So they have a house to sell there, and part of the deal to put a new house under contract that the folks wanted to buy from the builder of the lots that we sold them, he wanted to buy that, but he had to get his house sold in order to do that. So he puts his house on the market. Oh, I forgot to say, he's relocating here because of a job transfer in his same industry, and they're moving him here. So he's excited, puts his house on the market and call it Pennsylvania, and gets his house under contract. So that makes this deal work. So we go through the process, and I want to say about 3 weeks, maybe 4, before the house is going to be done, before his house is going to close with the buyers in Pennsylvania, well, guess what? The people that transferred him did a layoff and no longer have a job for him in the Wilmington area. So all of a sudden, this guy's unemployed, or going to be, but he's got his house sold. He can't get out of that. And then he's got this one under contract here, which can't happen unless he sells that one there. Well, let's fast forward this. This same agent that's working with us is working with another person that has nothing to do with any of this. And this person is looking for a intracoastal waterfront lot. So there's nothing available in the area that he wants to be in, which is really hard to find in this area now. So our agent starts doing some prospecting on a system we call Land Glide, where he takes the area, starts looking at the vacant lots, see who owns them, and starts picking up the phone and calling those people. Well, he gets this gentleman, and he talks with him. He goes, no, I don't know. I'm not really interested in selling it. And this person owns a whole lot of houses. But he also, get this, he also owns a business that is the exact same trade that our buyer over here had nothing to do with this is in. So our agent, just out of the blue, he says, hey, are you potentially hiring? I know you're not interested in selling any of your property, but are you interested in hiring somebody? Because we've got somebody that's moving to town, relocating, extremely good in the trade, highly recommended. And he goes, yeah, maybe. Okay. Put them together, gets interviewed, gets a job, all of a sudden closes his house here because he sold his house there. So not only did we provide the builder with the lot, our first buyer found a house of that builder that we sold the lot to, had his house under contract in Pennsylvania, is about to fall apart. And then all of a sudden, we found the guy a job accidentally. Well, not really accidentally. Sometimes if you ask questions and you have conversations with people, you pick up on things. And now the agent who's working with them is actually going to go meet with the fella that has a whole lot of properties, some of them intracoastal waterfront properties, and he's going to talk to him about what he wants to do with some of those possibly. So we took a situation where it was a hard no, not interested, a deal that's getting, 2 deals actually, it's getting ready to fall apart, a family that is stuck in between leaving there, coming here, a complete mess. And just by taking your time, slowing down, having conversations, going outside of the norms a little bit, sometimes it just works. And those stories just happen so many times. And I'm going to say it is part of our training process. It's also part of being with one of the largest companies in the country. So the people will respond when you call them. And it's just digging. I mean, it's just hustle. And I want to compliment our agent that put that together, congratulate the buyer, congratulate the builder, and congratulate everybody in the process. These kind of stories are unique, but then again, they're not really unique. So it's just life, but you just can't stop with the first no. I hope this is helpful, and I hope it's encouraging to you if you're going through a situation that's rough right now and you don't see an out. There's always going to be an out. We just don't see the path right now. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoy March Madness and go all North Carolina teams. Thanks.